What's going on, Sagittarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my loves. So I got 2 new Oracle decks in the mail today, and I'm so excited about them. So we're going to switch things up a bit. Let's start with those. All right. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Sagittarius signs. And keep in mind, guys, like I always say, the energy could be transferable. So it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay. So this first deck here, guys, is Work Your Light Oracle cards. All right. What is the energy around Sagittarius right now? Let's get at least 3 cards here. Okay. We have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, a lot flipped. Let's get at least 2 more cards here. Okay, so we have Mitakon. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. If I am, guys, just let me know. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. That is so beautiful. Okay, protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Last card here, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, this is powerful, guys, because there is definitely a strong desire for you guys to make a difference in something, whether it's your business, whether it's in the world, whether it's in your relationship. There is a very, very strong desire that you have to really excel in something and to really bring light to something. And it's something that Spirit recognizes. But is the way that we're going about it the best way for us? Is it authentically your best path? Okay. I feel like whenever we try to do something in life or build something in life, I think that if we're very honest with ourselves and do it in a way where it doesn't feel forced and we actually enjoy the process, I think things come much easier. That's why I tell people, look, if you want to be very successful, do what you love, not necessarily what's going to make you money. Okay, so maybe you are better off, being a video game programmer as opposed to an accountant. But people know accountants, they make good money most of the time. So it's the sort of thing of like, you want something, but something is just not in alignment to get it. There's more authenticity that needs to like pop in. Now at the bottom of this deck, guys, we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. This is really just Spirit saying, look, be yourself. Don't try to do it the way someone else is doing it, or don't try to do it because it worked this way in this scenario. Do it because you want to. Do it in the way that feels right to you. And that's how you guys are going to really excel at whatever it is you're trying to excel in right now. All right, so let's get 4 cards here, and then we'll get into the actual reading. All right, so under Don't Dim Your Light, meditation brings answers. All right, so there's too much noise, guys. You got to quiet the noise. All right. Literally just get yourself into a place where you can think. You don't have to meditate if you don't want to. That's fine. Okay, it helps. But if you don't want to, that's your prerogative. But put yourself in a space where you can think. You can do what you need to do to get to where you need to go. Okay, not with anyone over your shoulder or anyone whispering in your ear trying to give you advice and guidance. No, put all that shit away. Imagine nothing or no one exists. How would you go about things if there weren't going to be any conflicts, if nobody got hurt? Okay, if this issue didn't exist, how would I do it? Okay, so Mintakin, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. Why is this here? All right, we have romance and abundance. So Sag, a lot of you, if you're not in a place where you're already settled down in your career, in a marriage, I think it's the time where now all of those things are becoming very important to you. And it doesn't mean, oh, I need to have love tomorrow if I don't have it today. It could just be that shift of, you know what? I'm actually ready for love. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go chasing it, but it's that sense of being like, you know what? Okay, I can handle a good life, abundant life. I can handle amazing, romance, but it needs to be home. It can't just be any person. It has to be that person that is truly my soul person. It can't be just any career that I succeed in. It has to be what I want to do. It has to be something that's meaningful to me. So you guys are really asking more important questions now. Okay? The Spirit is also saying get more information. Okay? Because once you guys get more information, you're going to realize that a path wasn't for you. Protection. Why is this here? Trust. Okay? So with protection, it says call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Okay? Trust in the way you guys want to do this. Even if it seems a little bit, what's the word for it? Hierophant in the reverse. What's the word for that? A little out of the norm, okay? I can't think of the word right now. But something that's a bit, just out of the norm, okay? It's unconventional. That's the word I was looking for. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Get more information. There's something that you need to be more read in on. It's something that's actively in your life right now, okay? Spirit is saying to wait on something, guys. Look, it literally says wait. Within the next few months, there's something better. All right, so there's something you need to realize. Spirit doesn't want you to jump the gun just yet on something, but it's saying be patient because within the next few months, something is coming in, okay? All right, guys, so I love these cards so much. Let's get into your actual reading. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot, okay? What is going on? Let's see if I can hold this. All right, what is going on with the sign of Sagittarius? What is going on with you guys, past, present, future? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Sagittarius signs. I feel that this happens within 2 to 3 months for you guys at most, okay? I don't feel like it's months, the end of the year. I feel like it's months around the corner, all right? 2 to 3 months, that's what Spirit is telling me. All right, guys. So the energy that we have here is the Page of Pentacles, the Star card in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. All right. There's something that you just try to get off the ground in so many different ways. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? I just lose faith. I have to walk away. And you're trying to find balance within that because there's just too much imbalance in the situation. All right. So starting with your past, guys, we have the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Instability because something sounded good, but it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. Could have been a false offer. It could have been a lot of shit talking. It could have been you, since this is fire energy with the Page of Wands reverse. It could have been you removing yourself from a conversation or a situation because there's just too much imbalance and you're just trying to work. You're just trying to focus. Okay. So why is this Four of Wands here? And the Strength card in the reverse had popped out. So that's when something, it's like it was unstable. It made you feel depleted. Why is this Four of Wands in the reverse? We have the Five of Wands. It was unstable because there's too much tension, fighting, arguing, pettiness. All right. You saw something for what it was. And it's like, you know what? I'm standing my ground. It's time for me to take a step back, pull myself out of this and be more independent with the situation. Okay. Because I wasn't going to grow in that way. Either I'm not genuinely invested in this or somebody else was not genuinely invested or I just wasn't making good money. Or it's just something where something could have just really depleted you financially too. And then I feel like for a lot of you, this was something that was out of your control. Okay. So why is this Page of Wands in the reverse? I'm sorry, guys. It might get a little loud. I have some cousins and friends that just pulled up. We're going to do a paint night here. So if you hear wild, crazy Dominicans or Colombians in the background, I apologize. All right. So Page of Wands in the reverse. We have the Six of Cups. And this is still for your past, guys. And we have the Six of Wands. So you put something in the past, and that's what puts you on the path to victory. Okay? You have the Page of Cups in the reverse here at the bottom, and the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Whether it was coming from you or someone else, you just knew you couldn't keep up some sort of charade. All right? Someone's offer was lame or wasn't good, or you know that you couldn't promise something to someone or to, an establishment, a situation. All right, so why is this Eight of Pentacles here for your past as the last card? We have the Eight of Cups. It's like, look, for me to work on this thing, I need to walk away. I really just need to walk away so that I can have the success that I want. And the hard part about this is, and it's not that it's difficult, because the High Priestess, whether it's upright or in the reverse, it's a very positive card to have, because it shows that we have intuition. It just shows how much we trust our intuition. So you walk away from something because you want something else to work. But you're questioning, is it actually going to work? If I make the sacrifice to walk away, do I still have this in the bag for me? Or will it not work? Am I really doing the right thing? And yeah, you were, because something was blocking a new beginning that was supposed to be coming in, a new blessing that was supposed to be coming in. So you guys chose to stop dancing with the devil. Whatever the devil was for you, the job you didn't want, the friend that wasn't good, the partner you left behind, whatever it was. Okay. Now, in the present moment, guys, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Your middle card, that's going to be the core energy for this reading. And we have the Four of Pentacles. In this case, that is protection. That is guarding. Okay. Guarding money, guarding yourself. Okay. And it's tough because there's something that was very hard for you to let go of. But you have this whole King of Swords in the reverse approach. For some of you, you could have that approach, or you could have been dealing with someone who had this card or exemplifies this card. All right. So the King of Swords in the reverse is going to be someone who protects themselves at an extreme. Like from the outside looking in, it could be really, really extreme. So for example, someone can't stand their family. Let's say I'm in New York, so I'm going to use New York for an example. They live in New York and they decide to move to Australia. Okay. That's making a King of Swords in the reverse statement. That is saying, fuck you. Like, fuck you. Okay. So that's the statement you could be making. But this could also be someone, whether it's you or someone around you, that is abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. So for some of you, God forbid that's the scenario, but that can be something you're protecting yourself from. But there's definitely a sense of protection here. All right. So why is the Six of Swords in the reverse? We have the Hermit card and the Justice card in the reverse. So it's like one of those situations where you accept that something's fucked up, but you also accept that you can't change it. Okay, it didn't work out. It breaks my heart, but what can I do? I'm not going to keep running back and beating a dead horse. All right, so it's hard, but you choose to kind of push back, pull away, and hone into yourself. But I just think something really unexpected happened here. But Spirit is saying, look, guys, you have the 10 of Cups. You have the 7 of Pentacles. Something strong is right around the corner for you, and you're going to be extremely happy with this. So 4 of Pentacles, your core energy. Why is this here? We have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. The 9 of Swords. This is something you think about often. This is something that, you know what? This could be two things. For some of you, this is going to be still thinking about something that you just can't continue with. For others, you're thinking about something a lot, and there's something that it's like you're being very guarded about it. And there could be a strong conversation that needs to happen of some sort, but you may have lost faith in it, or maybe someone else did. Maybe you feel like you got too depleted or someone else got too depleted. Okay, so it could be shit, I want to build this and I'm thinking about it, but now I got to protect myself. So take what fits, guys. All right. So for the last card for the present moment, King of Swords in the reverse. So let's see what sort of King of Swords energy is coming out. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Lovers card in the reverse. There's definitely something you're staying away from. And some of you are making a quiet getaway. Straight up. Okay? So it's like leaving in the middle of the night type shit. Okay? Just being up and gone. Like leaving the house like a mouse. Like most of the time they don't want to be heard, right? So either you're running from abuse, something that felt abusive in some way, or a situation where you just have to protect yourself. There's too much conflict. There's something you don't want to be part of, and it has to be all about you. Okay? Now, going into the future, guys, we have the Hanged Man in the reverse, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're no longer going towards what feels forced. You know what, like, you know what the prize is, and your eye is on that prize. All right? So let's start with the Hanged Man in the reverse. Again, that's when you have to bend over backwards. That's when things feel forced. All right, we have the Temperance card and the Two of Pentacles. So you're trying to make that decision. Do I go towards peace or stay in the situation where things feel forced? So at that point, you have to be honest with yourself, and it has to be an honest conversation in the mirror. All right? Because the worst that could have already happened in the situation has already happened. But are you going to self-sabotage and stay in it? Or do you protect yourself at all costs? Okay, these swords, guys, in the reverse, it can mean either of those things. Either protecting yourself, you know, no matter what, or getting into situations where, hey, now we're in trouble. Okay, because we chose not to avoid the problem, or we chose to throw fuel in a fire. Okay. All right, so the Two of Wands. Why is this Two of Wands here? Two of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Two of Cups. All right. There's something you guys have been waiting on. And you see it for what it is. You took a blindfold off. And there's something here that really makes you happy. And you could be unhappy that it could have felt like there was an end. But there's a new chapter coming in, guys. For a lot of you, this could be a strong, very strong reconciliation in love. This could be a soulmate, whether it's romantic or platonic. Okay, we have both. But your eye is definitely on something, and it's something you decide that you really want. Okay, so very strong union, guys. All right. Now, the last card that we have for your future is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. All right, so why is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse here for Sagittarius? We have the Magician, Nine of Wands, and you choose to say, all right, I'm not dancing with the devil no more. I'm going to stand my ground and not go towards that thing that was causing me all this shit, because now I know what I want. Now I know what I'm going to manifest. So something comes in that you very strongly want to manifest, and it's like it gives you that last push to finally close the door on a chapter that just needed to be closed out, guys. Okay. And it's inevitable. For a lot of you, it's like you're going to be... For a lot of you, even if you don't want to get into something new, I feel like you're going to be in a place where there's just this new thing that just sweeps you in a different direction in life. And it's like you just fall into it, whether it's in love, whether it's in a career that finds you. You know, maybe you finally get that once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, but it comes in and you're not going to want to refuse it. Okay, so this is going to be a very intense connection for you guys, whether it's with a person, whether it's with you, your business, whatever this is. Okay. All right, my love. So let's get you guys some guidance and advice. Let's see anything else Spirit wants to say about just navigating through March. All right. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there are links in the description below to donate. Thank you so much if you guys choose to support the channel. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I am also on Twitter, Bruja Shit. All right. All right, Spirit. So what advice do you want to leave Sagittarius with for March? Let's get at least 3 cards here. We have the World card, Ace of Wands in the reverse. So something is definitely ending because a chapter had to complete itself, but the World card always promises a good new chapter. All right? And put up the fight that you need to get to this new chapter, okay? And I don't mean that physically, guys. I'm not promoting any sort of violence. I'm the least confrontational person on this planet. But fight the fight, okay? Not a physical fight. Hopefully you guys can avoid that. But just fight the fight. You know deep down damn well you got to walk away. You know someone or something can't be trusted. For some of you, maybe you're dealing with the Virgo or Aries. Okay, but something just made you sad and it needs to be cut the fuck out. I don't like this energy around you guys. I don't like it for you. I don't like anything making you unhappy. And something here is making you unhappy. All right, why is this World card here? We have the Five of Wands. That all that tension, pettiness, drama, bullshit is done. Okay? Seven of Wands, and you're going to stand your ground at all costs. There's going to be people trying to poke at you, trying to say shit, but you're protected. You're in your bubble. You're honed in, okay? And we have the Lovers card in the reverse. So this was some sort of conflicting love situation or just relationship in your life of some sort. And it just causes too much anxiety, okay? And you're worried, like, look, if I were to continue with this or if I were to go back to this, can I trust it? Is it going to keep making me sad? We can't heal in the same circumstance that made us upset to begin with. That person who hurt you, that person who destroyed you, 99% of the time usually can't fix it, okay? So you have to find healing in healing spaces. And your healing space can't be the trauma place, okay? We can always change the narrative. You know, you can be traumatized by being in a certain environment now. Let's say you visit a state and something really bad happens. You might not want to visit for a while. But when you guys find yourself in a place where you're healed and you're thinking clearer, then go revisit and make new memories, okay? And I saw a tweet about that on Twitter, and I just thought it was such a beautiful concept, all right? So you guys have to be strong enough to let this go, to close this chapter out, because I think you're going to want to like kick yourself in the ass when it's just like, oh my God, is this what I was putting off? If I would have just cut that shit off, you know, a while ago, this is what I could have been had. So it's like, you're going to kind of give yourself that kick in the butt, but you finally get to where you need to be and with who you need to be or where you need to be or what it needs to be. Okay. So this is very, very solid, guys. So don't be afraid to take the leap. This is really just a rip off the Band-Aid sort of situation. It has to come off no matter what. You can't have that Band-Aid on for the rest of your life. So just rip that shit off. It's going to get dirty. It's going to lose its stick. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be all wet and fall off in the shower. Like, just take that shit off, okay? You don't need a soggy Band-Aid, all right? I love you guys so much. I will see you guys for the love readings when I do them for this month, all right? Love you guys.